My name's Ian Dyson, and I'm hugely proud and privileged to be a trustee of the Royal Humane Society. The Society has existed since 1774. It was founded by a group of men in the city who wanted to recognise the acts of bravery of people who save the lives of others, often at great risk or danger to themselves. And since 1774, that's been the Society's mission, to recognise these acts of heroism. This is our 250th year, and as part of that celebration, we are reading every day a story of heroism or bravery or resuscitation from every year since 1774. The story I'm going to read today comes from 2019. That was a year in which Theresa May resigned as the British Prime Minister, and it was the year that Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris was consumed by a devastating fire. Our story takes place in Essex, and it concerns PC Alan Parker, Police Constable Alan Parker, who in July of 2018 was driving to work in his own car on his way to work on the A13, which is a fast dual carriageway in Essex. And he noticed a young boy, turns out he was only 16 years old, on the central reservation in the middle of the dual carriageway. And he was slumped with his head in his hands and was clearly distressed. Now, Alan was driving in the fast lane, and he noticed when he looked in his rearview mirror that the boy stepped out into the fast lane in front of a car doing 70 miles an hour. The car managed to swerve violently and missed him. So Alan immediately stopped in the fast lane to create a barrier and to protect the boy, got out of his car and approached the boy, who then again tried to jump in front of a speeding car. This was a fast lane with lots of busy traffic and great danger to Alan and the boy. Alan, the boy, and the passing traffic were now in danger. So Alan rugby tackled the boy, as there was no time for talking. The boy fought hard, and he and Alan were rolling around in the fast lane in rush hour traffic. Motorists were swerving around them as he struggled to retain the boy. Eventually, the young man began to tire, and Alan was able to restrain him and detain him. He moved the boy to the grass verge, but he kept his own car in the fast lane to protect them both. He identified himself as a police officer and then eventually took him to a nearby service station. For his quick thinking and extraordinary bravery that morning, Police Constable Alan Parker was awarded the Royal Humane Silver Medal. In late 2019, the awards committee also awarded PC Alan Parker the Society's Police Medal. This is awarded to those police officers each year, the one act of bravery or heroism considered to be greater than the others. So that's an incredible story, but those stories are still taking place every day, every year, and the Society still works to recognise these extraordinary acts by often very ordinary people. You can help us in our 250th year. Please go and look at our website, look at the ways in which you can help us, whether through donations. We rely entirely upon donations, but there are other ways as well. And you can also see some of the other stories, the extraordinary stories that make up the history of the Royal Humane Society. Thank you very much indeed.